Well, Thanksgiving was fun. Guess what? Time to deal with the leftovers. Please welcome Sandi Richard. Hey, how are you doing?
Gorgeous. I am doing great. Yes, you know, you don't see the pumpkins and the beautiful, you know, golden and orange colors and all that stuff. Back to basics.
That's right. And I love actually turkey leftovers. Turkey. I could have them forever.
You could, huh? Because it is something that we hear a lot. What do I do with all this leftover turkey? People are very frustrated. It's like, okay, hot turkey sandwiches and turkey sandwiches in my lunch and whatever. So what we want people to understand is that really all this is protein. Right?
Absolutely. It's a good, clean protein.
So you can do anything with it.
Anything you want.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a classic, instead of coquille Saint-Jacques, which is with seafood, we're going to have a turkey Saint-Jacques.
Oh, let's do it.
And I want to show you, and we brought you a cloth. Ron got it all wet because you're going to get your hands dirty.
Great.
Do you want to get your hands dirty?
Yeah, no, I don't mind. Okay. You know I don't mind.
So first what we're going to do is we're going to make the sauce. And I am going to say this tip over and over and over again until the day I die. I'm sorry. Okay. You saute, to make a white sauce, you saute your vegetables or whatever you're doing first. In this case, it's 4 green onions and about 8 mushrooms. I used a tablespoon of butter and a little bit of olive oil. Okay. Then you take it off the heat.
Right.
Off the heat.
So that's the big thing.
Yes.
Off the heat.
Flour in off the heat.
I got
3 tablespoons of flour.
Okay.
A pinch of salt. I'm going to get that out of the way for you. And
that's right. That's another rule.
Remember what we got?
A little bit of this.
Salt. Yes, and that's parsley. It's just a dried parsley. And that's really how complicated white sauce is when you take it off the heat. People make the same mistake over and over and over again, and so I'm trying to pound it into their heads. You do not have to race through the heat while you're doing this.
Okay,
now
so
it's time
it needs to be off the heat because you want it to thicken.
You want it to thicken, but what happens
is... Are we
putting
this in?
Yeah.
Or I thought you were just being a good friend.
No.
Thanks.
The whole thing, half a cup. So now what's going to happen is it's not going to glump, and you're not racing with the heat.
Okay.
Do you see? And that's where people make a mistake. You know, someone's hanging on your leg. The next thing you know, this is glue.
Right. And that's not what you want.
So if it's not on the heat, you're not going to have that problem.
So do you want
this
yet?
You're going to add cream, and you're going to add milk. I want cream because I want that beautiful buttery flavor. Yeah. And I want milk because I want this to have the health benefits.
Now, do you want all of this cream?
Yep. And we're going to have that's a half a cup of milk and about cream rather, 10%, and 3/4 of a cup of milk.
See, I'm following your rules. Get rid of it.
Now
it'll just be distracting.
Now you can put your turkey in. That's about 2 cups, which is
still off the heat, huh?
Still off the heat.
Okay. This is why people do it wrong. It feels weird.
Now we put it on the heat.
Okay, got it.
And you thicken this up, and then you're not. Here's the deal. Right now, you've got a kid hanging on your leg. You're in a rush. You're doing whatever. You don't have to turn that on right now.
Right.
You see?
You can
turn
wait
it on when you're ready.
Okay.
And then it's because it's going to thicken up right away.
Right.
Next, if you want to make it
this
really
is cool.
Yeah. If you really want to make a coquille Saint-Jacques or turkey Saint-Jacques to look really fancy schmancy, you don't have to. You can put the potato on the top like lasagna.
Right, or a shepherd's pie.
Yeah, exactly. Right? But if you want to make it fancy schmancy.
I want to make it fancy schmancy.
And you don't have that piping gear.
Yeah.
Here's how easy it is.
I'd love to see how you did that with just a spoon.
You take a little. Do you want me to get my hands messy, or do you want to get your hands?
Well, you start, and I'll continue.
Okay. So you're going to take a little bit of mashed potato.
Like Play-Doh.
And you're just going to put it, shove it on the rim like that. Okay. So go. And Ron got you a nice wet cloth, and I've got mine as well.
Once again, thank you,
Ron.
Ron.
And you're just going to take that, because last time we forgot the whole wet cloth.
We do all the time,
So you just keep doing that.
Okay.
Okay. You
all
just
around
keep doing
the rim.
Yep. And you just keep doing that. So we're going to do maybe one more, and then I'm going to show you, and then we'll go ahead and finish up with this one that we have done.
And get your kids to do their own plate, because they don't wash their hands anyways. They can eat their own germs.
And they will be healthier for it.
Yes, they will.
That's the funny part. Okay, check this out. Okay, so we're gonna
show me what you did with that one to make it look like.
So what you're gonna do now with your left hand, you're going to press this together. You're gonna take a fork, and you're just gonna keep pressing into the potato.
To give it a little bit of detail.
And it looks like you've piped the edge of the dish, but you don't have any piping materials.
We don't need any piping.
Need any piping materials.
Although if you did want to make a very easy pipe, you can just use like one of those Ziploc bags, cut the corner.
You can.
And
now,
do that
when
sort
you
of
want
thing.
the potato, in a coquille Saint-Jacques, what we want is we want that potato to stick, because we want the filling to be in the center with the cheese, and you're putting that back into the oven. So you want to make sure it's really stuck to the side of the plate.
Okay.
It's a little trickier to use a piping bag or a Ziploc in this case.
Got it.
In this case,
Got it.
you want to kind of just get it right
Fair
on
enough.
there. So now all you have to
We're gonna
do,
fill it up?
So you saw how about half of that's going to go in there.
Okay.
You saw how easy it was to do this.
Yeah.
With leftover turkey. This is a gourmet dish, for goodness sakes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not talking.
It is.
This
Look
is
at this. This is no turkey sandwich.
This is no turkey
Please.
sandwich. Hello. And then what you're going to do is, once you've got it to about there.
Is that enough?
Yeah. You're going to
Okay.
top this with Gruyere cheese or mozzarella cheese.
Whatever you like.
Or cheddar cheese or whatever you have, the combination. This goes into the oven.
I got some on your shoe there for
and,
you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I love Gruyere cheese. You know, a 6-second rule. I have like a 20-second rule.
Look at that.
So it melts up and the potato browns beautifully, and then
Yeah.
you've got this fantastic cream sauce on the inside. And this literally, you can pull this off, as you can see, within
Very
15,
quickly.
20 minutes. And you
Ooh,
can have dinner on the
lovely.
table within 30 minutes. So it's awesome.
Listen, cityline.ca for that recipe. I like
Yeah.
that we got a little fancy.